Welcome back, I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arya Cyril. Alright, so we're starting a fight.
Repent!
There's a bandit.
Charge!
Multiple bandits. Nice. Alright, Wolf. Stick him. Good job. Oh, you almost killed it. Alright, Valerie, go finish him
Let
off.
us strike as one!
Nice. Alright, Lindsay. Inspire greatness and haste. Alright, let me go ahead and shoot
We
the other
can
one.
do it!
Ah, there must be more somewhere. Okay then. Alright. You got 3 skeletons out of that one corpse. Nice. Archer blows, throw some random fireballs out. Nope, okay. Alright, go search for more enemies, Amiri. Oh, there's someone. Go attack
Tear
them.
them apart!
Good job.
What
Alright,
troubles
Lindsay,
you?
go ahead and stop the music.
Adventures call to them.
Alright, so apparently the approach isn't from there. So I guess let's go up to Candlemere? Oh, it is so ridiculous. We need more bridges to this island. We need a bridge over here. There really ought to be a path from like this way to that way. The fact that I have to go all the way around and cross the river way up near Amiraford just to get over that way.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
We should
Now
gather
it
our
is.
strength.
Aren't you tired of being so polite and soft? Don't you want to let off some steam, huh? Go on, pick up a sword. Let's practice. I won't hit you too hard.
Thank you for your caring, but I don't want to take up arms. These hands like to heal wounds, not inflict them.
Oh. Okay, the fog. Got it. I didn't actually want to enter this location. There we go, now we can get to this cave. Okay, what's going on the kingdom map, on the kingdom screen? Alright, we failed at Melancholy, got it, and the Art of Persuasion, because we didn't have anyone who even had a chance. And I figured just failing outright was probably better than risking, like, a disastrous fail. A feast for the afflicted? The people of the kingdom are on... Oh, we can do this one. Oh, holy mother of God, this time it would cost 1,000 BP. Wow. Alright.
It
Oh
is
yeah,
done.
this definitely looks like the bloom. Zay's ghost, I think? A like that, I think would be pronounced A. And I have no idea in this context how that X is supposed to be pronounced. So I'm gonna go with that, like halfway between a J and a Z, that seems to be common in Chinese names and such, so... let's call that Jay's ghost. A flickering shadow stands before you, trembling and chanting something indistinct. In its silhouette, you barely recognize the figure of a gnome girl dressed in rags. No, we need to try again. The door will open, I promised them, I promised. Who are you, ghost? That's pretty rude. Can you imagine if I just, like, went around addressing people by their ethnicity? Sorry, I'm just thinking about that. The concept. Because I work a customer service job as my day job, so I'm just imagining the concept of, like, welcome, Hispanic, how can I help you today? Sorry, I just can't stop laughing right now. I'm just thinking up examples, like... Greetings, white girl, let me guess. Venti white mocha with cold foam and caramel drizzle? You can't just address people by their race. That's not cool. That's so not cool. Aren't you, like, lawful good at this point, dude? That's some pretty ignorant, asshole-ish behavior there. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I just can't stop right now. Oh, man. Okay, sorry about that. The ghost seems to pay no attention to you. I promised them to open this door to return everyone home. Bursting into a long and bleak laugh, the ghost makes a move as if she wants to run away, but then freezes and gives you an eerily attentive look. Who am I? I'm Zhe, a wizard. I am the one who brought everyone here, this place, once the Lantern King himself opened a gate from this dominion to Galarian. Here, he abandoned this road, but I thought I could open the portal again, or ask for help from an eldest. Return all of us home. I was wrong. The door didn't open. We all lost color, one by one. Valerie, poor creature. You should not have relied on the mercy of the gods. Okay, so you're one of the gnomes from the first world? What happened to you? The ghost lets out a strange sound, half moan, half dull laughter. I lived a long, long life there in the first world. Many long lives. I traveled, I created, I danced upon the edge of the abyss and fell into the clouds. I died to be born again, with none of my strengths and skills, but with all of the memories of the wonders I'd seen. But eternity can become tedious, even for a soul that's forever young. Many older gnomes suffered it even before we knew what the bleaching was. Sooner or later, there's not enough novelty anymore. We all grew fascinated with a new game. Fast. One of the eldest created it. Of course, he was just borrowing it based on his observations of the true gods. He drew a string from the River of Souls and created his own little circle of births, deaths, and judgments. Imitating the almighty Pharasma, he judged the souls that he owned and determined their further paths. It was so new, so exciting. Many gnomes volunteered. Not us, then who? But those who take from the goddess of death must be ready for the consequences. The Lady of Graves brought her wrath upon this creative eldest. He was stripped of his power and forever doomed to serve in her court. And we gnomes, we were torn from the first world and bound to the River of Souls. Like all creatures of the material plane, thereafter we lived like the rest, died like the rest, and learned all the pain of the bleaching. Our game had become our reality, and no longer could we tire of its fun and return to the other one. Lindsay, but how? It's all so sad. My thoughts are scattered, crying all over. Jubilos looks at the ghost, shaken. It seems to be one of those rare moments that the gift of speech is lost to him. But this is not all how I supposed it happened. Respected Jay, I understand that your condition does not allow for long conversations, but perhaps you could tell me. The ghost listened to him with eerie attention. Of course, I could do many things. I tried many ways to open the portal, everything except a sacrifice. A little blood would come in handy. Oh, so it's gonna be a fight. Where is the... Oh, it's over there. Okay, there's ghostly guards. Is Jay somewhere here? Because I don't see... Wait. Maybe that there? Okay, well, I'm gonna shoot one of these guards, then.
Strike with all your might!
Alright, Amiri. Go charge the one I shot.
Down! Look at me, Gorum!
Alright, Tristine, go ahead
You
and shoot
forced
the
my
ghostly
hand.
guard. Alright, Wolf, go bite it. Alright, Jubilos. Alright. Cast the extended haste.
Pretty
Good job, Jublos. Done something useful in combat. Alright, Valerie, go after this other guard. Actually, you know what? Use the war-painted skull of Utica. Alright, Lindsay, go ahead and activate your music, inspire some greatness up in here, and shoot the ghostly
Serves
guard
you
that we've been
right.
wounding.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Oh wait, I'm the only one that didn't save versus the fear-inducing thing that it did. Okay then. Alright, Amiri, go ahead and rage. I want to see you bite the ghost, if you haven't killed it already. Alright, you killed the ghost. Good job. You don't have anything that would help with fear, do you? No, just go ahead and... Oh, I'm out of the range. Never mind. Alright, well, go get the other ghostly guardian. Alright, Jublos, go ahead. Yeah. Fireball... You can't cast it far enough away to not hit the wall. Oh, yes you can. Cast it right there. You can't. Okay then. I'll just go ahead and Scorching Ray the ghostly guard then. Good job. Alright, Valerie, get in. Good job. Alright, just go
You
ahead and shoot it,
deserved it.
Valerie. I mean, Lindsay. Alright, go ahead
We
and shoot
won't
at me.
falter. Clean strike.
The ghost freezes, holds herself by the shoulders, and sways back and forth, repeating over and over. I promised, I promised, I promised. The host. That's rather a foolish performance, little ghost. You have staged a fine series of foolish performances. Playing the game of death, contacting the eldest, not known for his mercy, trying to open a door that leads nowhere. But who are we addressing? Greetings, Arya Cyril, and of course you, most persistent of researchers. We see you solved our riddle. Jublos folds his hands on his chest. We did. I might still fail to understand why you sent us the long way around instead of just telling us everything from the beginning. Because that would have been less entertaining for the hosts. You need to understand, Jublos, these creatures exist for their own amusement. Some truths must be discovered to be known. or seen with your own eyes? The host nods at the pile of gnome bones and the shivering ghost. Alright, is what Zay told us true? About the game of death and Farazma's punishment? Yes. One of our eldest brothers thought he could steal from a deity, and the gnomes that answered his call thought they could play at death. Death decided otherwise. Is there any way to change what happened and help the gnomes? If there is, we know nothing of it. The eldest can do many things. But as you both know, it is not enough to confront a deity, especially one such as Farazma. We have learned our lesson, and we do not play with the toys of others. Jublos, does that mean this was all in vain? Of course not. The journey is often more important than the destination. Be satisfied with the secret you have won. The day I can simply be satisfied with something, I'll bleach. You say, we learned our lesson, so you're one of the eldest hosts? You hear laughter from under the hood. Oh, we tired of answering this question, and the many others that follow it. Ask us again next time, especially since the next time for you will be one of the first times for us. Okay, so why are you here then? The right question at last. As I suspected, you've realized there's no way to save all the gnomes from the bleaching. You cannot return them to the First World and restore their connection to their homeland, and even if there were a sufficiently desperate and powerful creature ready to do it, their actions would not be looked on mercifully by the Lady of Graves. Though it cannot be done for all, it can still be done for one. We are ready to offer this gift as a token of our appreciation for your exciting adventure and your solution to the riddle. Do you hear, Sir Jublos? You personally may become reconnected with the First World. You won't be entirely protected from death if you remain in Golarion, but you will be forever spared from the bleaching. Whenever you visit the First World, which we are aware you desire passionately, then you'll be as immortal as any Fae. Jublos fixes his glasses nervously. This is the only chink in his nonchalant facade. If this gift cannot help the whole gnome race, then I have no need of it. Of course, I'm not immune to vanity, but I've always been ready to share the burden of mortality with the others who bear it on their shoulders. I'll even keep wearing these stupid glasses. I'll survive without the immortality of the First World and face the bleaching when it comes, as all gnomes have done before me. Oh, man, this is a tough one. Why is that lawful good? Why would you're doing the right thing, Jublos, principles are principles, be lawful good? His principle is stupid. A powerful being is offering him an immense boon, but it's not like we haven't earned it or anything. We have. So that doesn't seem lawful good to me. I can see how it might be good to just, uphold a stupid principle. But lawful? I don't see what's lawful about that at all. The chaotic neutral one, though, don't refuse, principles are principles, but this is an incredibly rare gift. It would be good for you and for all of us, especially since we're so often at war with the First World. To me, that one seems like the actual good one. Because accepting such a gift, especially when you're such an important person, would be for the greater good. And I have no idea how that'd be chaotic. That's probably the most lawful of the options there. I like the neutral evil option. I mean, the neutral option is absolutely the most neutral thing out of these options, but... I'm gonna have to go with chaotic neutral because I feel like it's the true neutral good option. I mean, lawful good option. Yeah, don't refuse. Principles are principles, but this is an incredibly rare gift. It would be good for you and for all of us, especially since we're so often at war with the First World. Jubilost, I am surprised to hear this from you. Didn't we agree on the importance of self-sacrifice back when we discussed the inconsequent debates? No, Arius Searle, whatever may come, I cannot give up my principles. Alright, well your principle is dumb and you should reassess it. Oh, and having said that, I'm now neutral good instead of lawful good. Even though there was no way in which that was chaotic. I'm talking about something for the benefit of society at whole. How is that chaotic? His not accepting the gift that he rightfully won is fucking chaotic. Sorry for the swearing. The host, we aren't easy to surprise, but we managed it very well. A rejection is a rejection, but gifts of the eldest are not so easy to withdraw from the world. They must find an owner somewhere, one way or another, so what should we do? To whom shall we grant this, what has been promised? Maybe the gift will help Jay. The exhausted ghost deserves some peace. Jublos, that is a worthy idea. What do you say, host? Can you grant the ghost peace instead of giving me immortality and everything that goes along with it? Dude, I thought you were a scholar. I get what some people say about immortality being a curse and such, but not if all you care about's knowledge. Like, I get the first few centuries would end up being painful, but then after that it'd be like, okay, well now I don't care about those kinds of connections anymore. I'm over that. Let me keep learning shit. The host, 1,000-year-old insane ghosts again. Well, why not? But we will do much more than simply give her peace. You'd be surprised how little difference there is between nowhere and here and now. She will open her door, just when she was always meant to. You have rejected the gift, Jubilos Narthropple, but we will not leave you without any reward at all. We offer a trifle, the chance to sometimes glimpse eternity in the corner of your eye, just as we do. Now you can remember the history of things. Those who wander searching for mysteries and ancient relics might find this skill useful. And now, farewell. When you finally succumb to the bleaching, you may remember this moment. I wonder what you think then. Well, only time knows. When he faces the bleaching, I'm sure he's gonna think, wow, was I colossally stupid. Alright, and dialogue. I can't believe it. I can feel it again. The First World, our home. I don't know if I can save you from death, my friends, but at least we will die at home. Okay.
No stopping now.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Alright, Lindsay, you can stop your music. Okay, then. You know, if I weren't Let's Playing this, I feel like that level of, like, just disconnect with, like, alignment and such, at least between me and this game, that might be a spot where I'd be like, you know, I'm good. But I'm glad I'm Let's Playing it, because then I'll actually finish it. I mean, unless I get to something where it's like, I've tried so many times and kept failing. I know I did that with Warcraft, Orcs and Humans, but... I haven't quit a role-playing game yet where it wasn't a case of the game is unplayable now. So there we go. Alright, so we finished Jubilos's thing. Oh, I still need to speak to the captain of the guard about that one. Okay, got it. Alright, let's go home to Cerelia.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
No, well, it is actually. We just got home, so if you want to rest, go for it. I know I'd really want to rest after being someone with supposedly high intelligence score who made a colossally dumb decision for no logical reason. Usually when people have principles, there's at least some fucking logic behind it. Sorry, once again, sorry for the swearing. That's just Jubilos really broke my brain there. Like, he wanted to go to the inconsequent debates. This whole thing was because he wanted to. And then the ultimate awesome gift that he's offered at the end, he just says no to? Go find my captain of the guard. I recall they're usually like around over here near where like Tristian is.
Onwards.
Highland here, that's my captain of the guard, right? Highland, why don't you explain why you're staring at me like that? Oh, Uncle, when are you going to change that old armor? The magic beast crumpled it so badly. It makes me cry to look at it. Oh, you still have a lot to learn. If only you knew how many times it saved my life in that battle. Highland turns to you. Greetings, Your Highness. Lindsay said it was you who discovered that the throne was missing. The captain grows gloomy. Yes, Your Highness. He keeps silence for a moment and continues, obviously embarrassed. Actually, Your Highness, please don't think me a fool or a drunkard. As I walked to the throne room, at first I thought it was a vision. I didn't think much of it. Well, I thought I saw your throne in the corridor, and it was running away. Not by itself, of course. I just couldn't see who was carrying it. Perhaps someone really tiny had gotten underneath it. And how they and ran. It seemed the throne turned the corner by itself, but the sight was strange beyond belief. So I thought I was simply too tired and had started seeing things. A moment later, when I discovered it was really missing, I rushed after it, but it had vanished into thin air. Maybe it was, magic. I mean, yeah, it's quite probably possible. Alright, well, I have to go. Have a quiet shift. Alright, there we go. Oh, I don't have to talk to him about it afterwards? Okay, good. Oh, there's a trader I need to talk to as well. Okay. Okay, no, not done. But if I recall, I need to talk to Earline about something too, so... Oh, there she is. No, I have to go, that's fine.
March on!
Alright, which trader did it want me to talk to? I have so many in my town. I already talked to Verdal about it. I doubt it was Arsino that they wanted me to talk to. But we'll have to figure out such things next time. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Pathfinder Kingmaker, the Chronicle of Arya Cyril, and I'm some guy you've never heard of.